Hello there, Capricorn, and welcome to your September 2021 reading. Thanks for stopping by today and spending some time here. If you like what you see, please click that thumbs up, leave a comment, and click on the subscribe button to make sure notifications are turned on. All right, let's get started. Tell me about Capricorn in September 2021, Spirit. What's going to happen for Capricorn in September? We have under intention, back and forth. Under events, we have loss. And under intention, we have taking steps. Okay. All right, Capricorn. You are going back and forth about this loss, this sense of loss, something that you can't get back, something very emotionally kind of turbulent, but at the same time, it feels beautiful. Like, loss is always hard, but sometimes it's the best thing for us. And I feel like, Capricorn, you're starting to understand that, or do understand that even though loss is heavy and, you know, there's good in what you had, there's also now room for something new, and you understand that because what you had wasn't serving anymore. I feel like what you had before, you hung on for too long, and you know these concepts, you understand these concepts, and you're coming into September going back and forth about you still want what you had, you don't want to let go, although the loss has already happened, and knowing that that leaves the door open or leaves room inside for something new and even better. But there's a fear too. There's a little bit of a fear, right, of the unknown, of not knowing. And now that you don't have this, you're kind of left with an empty sense of feeling. But I see that you're taking steps to alleviate your kind of your pain, or alleviate some of the suffering. You're doing things, healthy things, to move towards feeling better, because even like this, there's turbulent water here, there's turbulent water here, and you know the emotional aspect is hard, but there are actual physical things that you can do to help alleviate some of that, the pressure or some of the anxiety or some of the emotional turmoil. And I see in September that's what you're doing. You're moving forward, you're taking steps, you're doing things for yourself, you're doing things to feel better, that kind of thing. Let's get some more information. Tell me more about Capricorn in September, Spirit. What else can you tell me about September for Capricorn? All right. We have rest, tree of life, reflection, and unconditional love. Okay. All right. So this is still a time of rest and reflection. Now, the things that you're going to gain from this are knowledge and understanding of going through certain things in life that, like this tree. The tree started out as a seed. Then it was a sapling, right? And then it grew more roots, it grew a trunk, and then it grew branches and has more leaves, and then it goes through all the cycles in life. So this card is about cycles of life and just following the natural pattern. And this loss is a part of the natural process that you're meant to go through. Like the tree in the winter time loses its leaves and doesn't die, but it kind of shuts down. So there's rest, right? There's time for reflection. Giving yourself unconditional love, tending to your inner child, being a mother or being a parent to that inner child, that has all to do with this loss that you're experiencing. This is what's leading you to take the steps that are healthy for you, and coming out of that back and forth and just let it, okay, this is loss, and letting it be and accepting it and moving on and finding your own way without, if this was a person you've lost, if this was a job you lost, if this was property, if it was a relationship, if it was, whatever this loss was, it's major and it's final. And by choosing to reflect, choosing to accept and understand the cycles of life, letting yourself rest and come to terms with that, and loving yourself no matter what, and that knowing and understanding that this loss will help you love yourself and take care of yourself even better. So when the next situation comes, if this was a person, the next person, if this was a job, the next job, you're in a better space, a better understanding to go forward with an open heart, an open mind, vulnerability instead of being shut off or shutting everybody out. Because there's multiple paths you could take, right? You can hold resentment. You can be angry at what happened. That's where this back and forth is coming from, because it's easy to just stay angry, right? But I think long term that's not good for your health. It's not good for you. It doesn't do anybody any good. It only hurts you. It prolongs the suffering. And if you don't know this, well, there you go. Now that's out there, and that's food for thought for you as September happens for you. So you can keep moving forward and remembering the cycles of life, the cycles of the tree, right? The different seasons, nature, and just taking that time for yourself. This is a time out kind of thing, and to go internal. All right, let's get some more information. Tell me more about Capricorn in September, Spirit. All right, Spirit, what else is there to know about Capricorn in September? We have the Eight of Swords, the Lovers, Strength, the Ten of Cups, and finally the Seven of Cups. Okay. Definitely an emotional impact here. Lots of water here. And a couple of cups. Okay. All right. Eight of Swords. This person is bound and blindfolded and within 8 swords. However, this is your own mental trap, your own mental bindings. And not only does it have to do with the back and forth, because we want to be angry and stay angry. If we're hurt, we want to lash out, right? But this is your own self-imprisonment. Now, I think, like I said, you're coming to terms with that. You're starting to understand that, and you're taking steps to get out of this back and forth, to get out of this very much more heavy, negative feelings. Like, you want to heal, you want to get better. I see that, I feel that. And I do believe that this has to do with a loved one, probably a romantic relationship, your lovers. But at the same time, while you were in this, and this has to do with what I was feeling before, like the loss is actually a relief. It's a good thing, and you know it, because this relationship that you had was part of this mental binding, this self-imprisonment. You thought you had to do this or that, or you thought you had to be this or that. But you're realizing the strength of your own self, that you're better off by yourself and you gain your strength, and that's how you're going to help deal with your loss. As you reflect and rest, you're finding your own strength. And you can be completely happy, fulfilled, emotionally content, all of that, all on your own. Even though I know it shows a couple here. And because of that, I feel like you're going to have a lot of choices as far as if this is definitely dealing with a relationship with partners. There are going to be multiple choices coming up for you because you've learned to unconditionally love yourself. You understand the cycles. You know that your loss or being alone is very good and healthy for you, and you're taking the steps to become healthier, happier, more fulfilled on your own. And that opens the door for someone new to come in. Now, if this loss has to do with more like a job or property of some kind, whatever it was a self-imprisonment, and you thought you were in love with this idea, emotion, circumstance, situation, job, whatever, but you realize that it wasn't healthy for you anyway, and you're better on your own. And you are on your way to finding that emotional fulfillment and having many choices in front of you from that point on, because you freed yourself of old ideas and freed yourself from this prison, the self-imposed prison. All right, Capricorn, let's get one last message here. What else do you have to say to Capricorn Spirit? What else would you like Capricorn to know, Spirit, for September? All right. That is the artwork of the card, and it's under the sacral chakra, and it says passion. Turn your fear of change into excitement for change. Yep. That is a great message. Exactly. Yes, there's fear with loss, but at the same time, and I think you know this because I can feel it. It's like some little inkling inside, like there's an excitement of, there's a relief that you get to try to do something new. You get to try to figure this game of life, right, on your own without this other person. Like there's like, a codependency. Like you don't have to have this feeling of codependency anymore through this process. You are good on your own. You know you have the strength and you have unconditional love for yourself, and that self-imprisonment just kind of goes away. No more back and forth. You own it. You own yourself. Okay? All right, Capricorn. I believe that is all the messages I have for you. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And may the cosmos bless you with love and light. Namaste.